For all the best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Ladies and gentlemen, Broadway Boxing is being brought to you by DeBella Entertainment, and it is sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, Future Legend, Azad Watches, and Everlast. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division, and our 3 judges assigned will be Waleska Roldan, Larry Hazard Jr., and Frank Lombardi. Our referee in charge, the 3rd man in the ring, will be Danny Schiavone. Introducing to you first to my right, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing gold trunks trimmed in black and weighed in at 201.5 pounds. Hailing from Long Island, New York, he has no wins with 3 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Richard Mason. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing white trunks with green trim and weighed in at 218 pounds. Fighting out of Yonkers, New York, by way of Dublin, Ireland. He is undefeated with 3 wins, and 2 of his 3 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Thomas the Hitman Hardwick.
Thomas Hardwick, undefeated, always a fan favorite.
All right, fellas, you were giving your instructions in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times and keep the bout clean. Touch them up, go back to your corners, good luck.
Let's get the tail of the tape, Brian.
Well, one thing you should look for is abundance of confidence in this fight, in Hardwick. Because Mason is 10 pounds heavier, 10 years older, 17 pounds lighter, and he's winless.
These guys are going 4 rounds.
And I'll tell you what, Brian, Hardwick's shoes may be gray and black and his trunks may be white, but his heart is all green.
Yeah. Of course, Hardwick in the white trunks, the green trim. Mason, yellow trunks, black trim.
Hardwick moved here from Dublin in 2009.
And in 2009, he fought in the Daily News Golden Gloves tournament, made it to the finals.
Which Golden Gloves tournament was that?
He wound up winning it, and literally 42 people from Ireland flew over that day to watch him fight.
Wow.
Wow. Good combination by Hardwick.
So needless to say, I was very upset when he turned pro.
You wanted him in the gloves a little longer. Well, Mason hasn't won any fights yet, but Hardwick being moved very slowly. He's only faced 1 fighter who had a single win.
Right hand connects by Hardwick.
And I can see why Mason is winless, and I'll tell you why. He moves in and out, throws shots in and out, but he looks uncomfortable moving. He doesn't really look like a fluent boxer. Watch his movement, looks very uncomfortable. So factor that in with the fact that he doesn't look like he is totally fit. So fatigue is always a factor. So
Oh, good right hand by Hardwick.
Well, one thing Mason's doing that's a little bit unusual for a right-handed fighter. He's moving mostly to his right. And you never look as smooth when you move into your right as when you're dancing to your left.
Like I say, it looks a little uncomfortable. So I think there's no clear identity he has, which is the reason why he hasn't been successful in the ring yet.
And you can see Hardwick trying to cut that ring down on him.
That right hand, Hardwick landed to the body. Probably his best punch so far.
There's a jab.
Nice jab. He tried a 1-2 there. I think Hardwick just needs to cut the ring off. He's following Mason somewhat. Cut the ring off, force Mason to go the way he don't want to go. Look, right now he's going left. Force him to go right. He go right, stop him. Make him go left. Cut the ring off, force him to fight. Nice right hand by Mason.
Yeah, good right hand. As round one comes to a close. This is round two. Thomas Hardwick out of Dublin taking on Richard Mason. Just going 4 rounds here. And here comes Hardwick coming right out and going to work.
Hardwick wants to fight. Then again, how many Irish fighters have you ever known who had any other idea in the ring? You don't get many Irish cuties, you know? They want to fight.
I don't know. Let me check my memory bank for that one. I'll get back to you on that.
All right.
Nice
Mason,
body shot by
Mason with the right hand.
Hardwick certainly felt that body shot.
Hey, I've seen 0-3 fighters a lot worse than Mason. I know Brian said he looks uncomfortable in the ring, but he's throwing punches, he's trying.
But see, right now, you don't see him looking uncomfortable because he's not moving.
More flat-footed.
Correct.
I don't like the fact that his mouth is open as much as it is. He's either sucking air because he's tired or his mouthpiece doesn't fit very well. But, of course, we know it's a dangerous thing to box with your mouth open because if you get hit in the jaw.
That's a broken jaw.
Right.
See, Mason should move north and south, in and out.
There's a left hook by Hardwick.
Because he has success throwing that straight right hand. Throw the right hand, move in, throw the right hand, move out. The lateral movement, I think, is not for him.
And this is also one of those fights where you throw body types out the window. It's a good lesson because clearly the thicker, more muscular guy is Mason. A little bit of baby fat still on Hardwick.
He's got a little chunkier since I seen him fight in the Golden Glove.
Was he 201 in the gloves? Or
He was 201.
Oh, so he was lighter, yeah.
And he's trying to be a counter puncher, Hardwick that is. He's waiting for Mason to throw, then he's trying to counter. But he's not as quick as you probably think he is. Watch him, he hasn't led yet. He's waiting for Mason to lead, then he's trying to punch. He started this round off
very aggressive.
Stepping to Mason, being first. Now then he allowed Mason to get in a little comfort zone.
Now there's the left hand that hits Mason, and Mason's hurt.
Well, Mason was in the comfort zone.
Blood over the right eye of Mason. He comes back with the right hand.
And he smiles at Hardwick.
It's only a 4-round fight. Hardwick should go hard.
Go right after him.
He'll rest all day tomorrow.
Hardwick getting the better of Mason in round two.
But even though Hardwick had success that 10, 15, 20-second span, I gave the round to Mason. I thought he dominated the round. I thought the jabs, the in and out, the straight right hand, a couple of body shots he threw. I thought he did more than Hardwick that round.
Well, Hardwick coming right after Mason, so you look at this point, you got it even.
Correct.
And Brian Custer, let the record be shown that I'm disagreeing with my good man Adams.
That never happens.
Never in 8, 9 years, never happened. It's funny because of the way that Mason is wincing with his mouth. It almost looks like he's uncomfortable. Yet it's really just the mouthpiece, or he's trying to get more air in his mouth. I don't know what it is, but he looks very uncomfortable for that reason too.
Well, the crowd is trying to urge Hardwick on.
See, now Mason has resulted to going back
he just got touched with a right hand.
Nice right hand to the temple area by Hardwick. See, I say it serves Mason better if he don't try to move laterally. Stand your ground, move in and out, throw shots.
Another right hand by Hardwick. Now he's got Mason on the ropes.
Then this is also dangerous territory for Hardwick. And I'll tell you why.
Bad step.
Another body shot hurt Hardwick, I thought.
And
See,
now
the
here
body
comes
shot,
Mason.
He's having trouble getting with those right hands to the body.
I don't know what. It was almost as if Hardwick took a break for a minute.
Well, he took a bad step. It looked like he almost sprained his ankle or something. I wonder if that's a problem.
Oh, good right there.
Now, as I was saying, dangerous territory, in my opinion, for Hardwick, because Mason is winless. So, in your mind as a fighter, you want to dominate and get rid of that winless guy. And in doing so, you might get a little reckless and abandon your game plan. So this is dangerous territory for young fighters.
Mason just moving. I don't know if he's winded from this round or what. Not throwing many punches at this point. And just satisfied with just moving at this point. Oh, there's a right hand. He lost his mouthpiece, Mason does.
The referee.
A little too quick there.
Yeah, he's instructed to wait for a lull in the action. And I guess they were separated, but any advantage that Hardwick had was gone when the referee picked up that mouthpiece.
He got his mouthpiece back. You can see his nose is bleeding, talking about Mason. Let's see if Hardwick goes right after him. Here's a left hand. That's the round.
The problem with lateral movement is if you're pooped, it's kind of tough to move your feet at all.
Well, this is the fourth and final round. Hardwick is coming right after him.
Now this is a situation that's a little different than others, because if Hardwick is indeed winning, he should still go for it. Yeah, he should go for it. He didn't want to win on points, not at this point in his career. Finish strong, go for the knockout.
And you're right, he should. He should push forward, buckle down. As you said, he has a slew of Irish cheerers here, supporters. They love knockouts.
And with John Duddy having left boxing, retiring, there's a little void in New York for a big Irish ticket seller. We know Shawnee Monahan's done that plenty on Broadway boxing.
But Hardwick has one thing going for him. He's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Despite how popular Duddy is or was.
There's a left hand and a right hand. That gets Mason. He's in trouble. He's trying to run away. And I think Hardwick's got him cornered. Trying to finish him off here in the fourth and final round.
Nice leaping left
He's
hook.
got him up against the ropes.
But all his shots are wide. Shorten the shots a little. He has a guy hurt. Shorten the shots.
And maybe Hardwick needs a little breather now, huh? Hardwick got a little excited there. He still landed some good follow-up shots, but he was smothering his own power, getting too close. See, that's what happened right now. Why give the other guy a chance to grab you?
Richard Mason just trying to hang on here in this fourth and final round.
And Buddy McGirt is back in his seat. He seems a little upset.
Body
Richard
shot.
Mason.
Follows it up with the left hand. Blood coming out of the nose of Mason.
I'll tell you what, Mason's not going to win this fight, but this was a pretty game performance for a guy who was 0-3 and had been stopped in 2 of those 3 losses.
Hardwick trying to cut him off. Final seconds here of this fight. Here comes Hardwick again. Another right hand. Good right hook that connects. Follows it up with a left hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges, Waleska Roldan, Larry Hazard Jr., and Frank Lombardi, are in agreement, scoring it exactly the same, 40-36, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated, Thomas the Hitman Hardwick.